Hello and welcome, my name is Miss Tina and you are watching Squaziland, the occasional dose of my reviews, reactions and opinions. Today I'm going to react to the latest chapter of One Piece, chapter 1154. All I know about this chapter is that it's probably going to be huge and Zabak is probably going to be in it. That's all I know, really. That's all I know about it. And the fact that my usual source is kind of being full of people who actually want to read this chapter, not just me, which, I mean, it's very hard to come by due to the fact that everyone wants to read this chapter. So I'll try my best to read it from another source. Hopefully it'll do me justice. Anyways, chapter 1154, I am not gonna die. Well, it certainly is a positive take on whatever it is. So, Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage Volume 38. Could you please go on my behalf and pay your respects to the hero who was born in the West Blue and raised in Ringo? Okay. So another paying respect kind of thing. Interesting. So, okay. Let's see how we move on from here. Okay. No. Let's see. Sorry, I really have to. But, just not sure if I. It's so hard to get. Sorry about that. I'm just really frustrated because I really want to read the chapter, but I keep coming up to some kind of difficulties. Okay, so now we are here. So, see, it's all that kid's fault. You let that thing live, and now the whole country is cursed, says the woman. That can't be. It was just a coincidence. Okay, and oh, that mother is really like crack. And wow, the baby's coming in, baby Loki. Yeah, it looked at me. Wow, so it is really her. Poor thing, Loki-sama. Okay, Loki just, broken. Keep that thing away from me. Don't let that monster come near me again, okay? And they are dragging away. Loki-sama, you mustn't go into your mother's chamber. Smash that beast's eyes. Everything will be cursed, and that will be the end of this land, she says. And, it's really heartbreaking, I really like these expressions of Loki. It really gives you an idea. I mean, you can see the suffering. And Loki was so cute, it's like, hey, I'm here. Ooh. Wow, I'm hungry. I'm sorry, my boy. That bread was the last of it. Where is it? You are going to out to raid again? Humans are easy prey. I mean, that is Alba's history, right? Of course not. Alba has always fought with its pride held high. That's just lip service. The ones from the village of hunters are attacking us. They are? I heard the other villages got hit too. Grab your weapons, don't let them steal anything. What's all of this? People throw around the name Abath as if it were one united realm, but back then, its leadership and internal bonds were paper thin. Civil skirmishes were anything but rare. As the crisis deepened, the fighting intensified, claiming countless lives. So there were some infightings. The land was swallowed by chaos, and people's spirits, little by little. They say the prince who was born in the castle is cursed, started to weaken. Hey, wait! Okay, Harjudin is there. Harjudin, your brother's going to doom this country with the curses he carries. He's like, what? You are his brother. You have got to be the sacrifice. What? Okay. What kind of crazy talk is that? My son is the cutest kid in the world. Of course he will live forever. Okay, Mama is on there. Shut up, Ida. You are a foreigner who bewitched Harold. Okay, and they are attacking her too. You shut up. Love knows no borders. Don't you dare lay a hand on my mom. My God. Are you out of your mind, King Harold? He's their dad. Harold, don't hurt yourselves, my brothers. Your Majesty. Okay, he's back. I learned of Loki's birth at the very same moment the news broke that famine had struck the kingdom. I pleaded with the nations we are allied with, and just like that, they packed their ships with mountains of provisions for us. Even though they are humans, tiny as they are, country after country teamed up and holding enough food to stuff the bellies of us giants. Let's take every bit of their aid gratefully. Harold, how on earth are we supposed to land on that island? Okay, people are coming in. Yeah, look at the size. Savor every bite of this food we receive with thankful heart. If they ever faced hard times, we will be there with every ounce of our strength we have. We live in a small world, okay, and people are really happy about that. It's a kind world, okay. Queen Astrid passed away on the eve of Harald's return. In her final days, she kept insisting on every misfortune was Loki's curse. Consumed by hatred for her own child, she died in torment. Okay, and Harold is crying. Okay, and Loki's eyes have been stitched up. And of course, everyone chalked it up as yet another of Loki's curses. Loki, my boy. Okay, and Harold is really happy about him. He was born with some trouble in his eyes, they say. He can see, just not very well. Oh, really? Poor thing. Poor little thing. Wow, not even a smile for me? But I can't blame you. After all, you just lost your mom, right? Aw, poor Loki. Barely a few months old, Loki had already given up on love. He's covered in bruises. Oh, that's because... Okay, so they were really hiding the fact of what happened there. The diplomacy Harold worked so hard to build finally paid off, and Albaf made it through the winter. The Arboreal route number 1? That's right, let's strengthen our bonds and open up trade across the villages. Okay. Still, between rebuilding a kingdom on the brink and leading expeditions abroad, Harold was stretched thin. And on the top of that, scary, Estrida's brother, the one who was looking after Loki, was appointed regent. This is the underworld, you know. It's dangerous, Harjuden says. They call it because it's close to the sea and completely cut off from the usual routes, says his mother. Oh, you are so sweet worrying about me like that. Okay, and she's there. Okay, I see. You have got some special training with Erbo from the West Village, right? I'll swing by on my way back. Fishermen, castaways, even pirates. Doesn't matter who you are. Come on in. This is Ida's tavern. I just hope I can be of some help to Harold. Okay, so she kind of acts like the welcoming party to those who somehow get into the country, basically. And you think the world government was behind it? There is no doubt a great enemy existed in the past, but that part of history sank to the bottom of the sea. Put simply, the reason your good faith didn't reach them might not be your fault at all. Okay, so Harold is being given, the facts about the past, enemies in the past, huh? I have heard rumors about an entire army of giants was frozen somewhere. We can't forget, we belong to a people that once brought great harm to this world. Of course, that's a burden we have long accepted. Master Loki Poo cursed my sister to death. Master Loki Poo. Oh, I'm missing pages. Oh boy. You know when you're reading the rules and it's not the same. Oh boy. I do hope that I get to see. I mean, I wasn't spoiled on the end. Sorry about this. This is sort of a chaotic reading, but I love it. It's like a bit chaotic, but I am not worried about that as long as I can read those few pages I have been missing there. So Albuff is not an easy country, let's put it this way. Okay, we were here. I'm not sure if I'm missing pages or not. Oh boy. Sorry about that. I really don't want to miss pages, but I really want to react to this chapter. I try to reload the page, just in case, but okay, so here is that. I might be missing page 8. I try to reload it once again. Until then, about the chapter itself, I really like the fact that it's really not just about Loki. It's really about everything else. What happens usually, when we see all the puzzles being put together, it's really amazing how the world building, even in the flashback, works. And many things actually make sense. And Harold was a king who really couldn't pay attention to everything. And as a king, it's even harder to build relationships, be out there, be inside, do this, do that. So you have got to have some teamwork, and when the regent is like that, well, you cannot expect good things. Okay, I still miss a page, and I'm looking forward to maybe my usual source is not there. I try one more thing, perhaps it'll work. Sorry about that. I really want to react to the chapter, but it's not that easy. I just don't want to skip pages, Oh, that's a first for sure, I just don't want to stop it right now because it's not right to stop it just right here. I'm trying my best. I'm really trying my best to react to the chapter, and maybe this will help. No, I mean kinda, but no. Just leave me alone. Let's see. Because this is the previous chapter. It's not so easy. Okay. Let's go back. Sorry about that. Really sorry. I don't want to react to it once again, but maybe I'll have to. Okay. We skip a few pages, but it seems like Loki has grown, and you are disgusting. What a joke, Harshudin. All you weaklings sticking together, huh? You are the son of that filthy-blooded woman, you worthless bastard. And Loki is really just lashing out. Young master, please, he's also the king's son. He's a prince too. Don't you dare call him a prince. Even after hurting others, even after breaking everything around him, the void in Loki's heart was never filled. Kafka, I am not going to die. Oh, Loki. Oh, God. What the hell is this island? Where the heck is the entrance? Grrr. Okay, there is Zabak. Okay. Hey, check it out. A giant kid. So this really is Zabak. Yeah, that brat's got the face of a full-blown demon. Even for a giant, he's huge. Wait, is he crying? Okay, Whitebeard is like that. 8 years ago, during the robbery, this man's path crossed with Harold's. He took down a Marine admiral and vanished into thin air. Now he is one of the most wanted men on the planet, with a bounty worth a fortune. Alright, kid, I want 2 things from you. And yeah, they better both be yes, obviously. First, this is the land of the giants, Elbaf, right? Second, Harold's here, isn't he? Rocksteady XE back. Rocksteady's back. Future captain of the Rocks Pirates, father of the Yonko Blackbeard. Oh my. Okay, he does already have Blackbeard. I'm not going to. Okay, it makes sense that Blackbeard's ship is actually named after it, so it makes perfect sense. Oh my God. There were some missing pages. I think maybe I have to. Maybe I'm just, I have to count the pages now. I'm not going to waste your time, but really I have to count the pages. Maybe I did something wrong there. So Blackbeard's father was Zabak. But what happened? Zabak does look like Frankie though, with the eyes. They are Frankie eyes. Maybe Frankie is son of Zabak too? I mean, who knows? So, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm missing pages. I'm sorry, guys. I just really wanted to react to this chapter, and I really hope that I could, but it seems like I'm just not lucky today in this regard. So I'm missing a few pages. What could these pages be? One of those pages is definitely Jaru or Joru, or Yoru or Yaru, speaking to Harold about why the world government isn't really likely to have them out, which makes perfect sense. And the other one is, it could be about Ida, right? I mean, why not? Why not? I just want to, sorry for, I'm really looking forward to it, but, man. I wish my usual source wasn't that. No, it just doesn't want to load those pages. I wonder why. But, there's nothing I can do about it, so. Maybe I find another link, just, just to be sure about it, that I haven't completely missed everything. It's really weird because, normally I would get all the pages, but okay, let's talk about the chapters until I find something decent here, because I'm now really frustrated. Sorry about this. It has been a frustrating week for me so far, and it has been before. Okay, maybe I'll look at the spoiler pictures and try to find out what those missing pages are all about. There's nothing else I can do. Okay, so maybe I'm just okay, I'm reading some spoilerish things, but the things I was missing is that Yarrow was actually saying that Harold, you were at the revelry where that incident occurred, and Harold said that, yeah, I asked the king who is my friend, to help me sneak in as a soldier, okay, because are the giant soldiers that really, in the end, my request fell on deaf ears. If that murder didn't occur, I may have been arrested. So there has been a murder 56 years ago. Just being arrested would have been nothing. How ruthless, says Harold. In the end, my request... Oh, sorry. Ruthless. Have you heard of the story of the Galila? Great hammer warriors, Galila. Okay, it's Galila Company. I think it was some group of tough giant shipwrights. Some warriors with hammers? Some myth, right? No, they were real. They sailed far beyond Elbaf and sent home a letter for when they went. The content of the letter was along with the lines, "We have all been captured." Can you believe it? Over 100 warriors, ancient giants included, all captured by someone. And this is where the other connection, that the great enemy from the past was actually there. And how interesting. And the Galilea members might be frozen somewhere. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. Okay. And let's see what else we have here. You can't see anything else, but seems like maybe I haven't missed too much, but I missed those pages, man. Sorry about that, but I do hope that you kind of enjoyed this. If not, sorry about that. I tried to make it look okay-ish. Anyways, another great chapter, and I'm glad that One Piece is back, and there is going to be no break next week, which means greatness as per usual. Thank you very much for joining me this week too, and hopefully we can see each other with better terms next time. Until then, bye bye.